The most entertaining part about the whole thing was just him waddling at high speed. Hello, friends! Trace amounts of science. I said I wouldn't talk about Boogie 2988 anymore, but I just can't help myself. I couldn't hold it back any longer. He mowed his lawn. He thought that was worth a vlog, and so I figured we'd take a look at that. It should be a fascinating video today, a fat man doing lawn maintenance. I don't know how much I'll have to say about it, but he also went on a walk with his seemingly prepubescent girlfriend, so maybe we could dig into that one too. The views on all of his recent videos are just terrible for someone with 4 million subscribers. And looking at his recent videos, you can really tell where his channel has shifted into. He talked about, Magic the Gathering. It only got 9.2K. The people that loved Magic and Boogie talking about nerd things have completely left the channel. Now they're just watching the downfall. Truth be told, I want to participate in watching the downfall too. So yeah, lawn care video. Let's make it happen.
What's up? Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Boogie 2988 coming at your levels again through the power of the internet. And while we were live for the Lolcow podcast, people donated $500 to watch me mow my lawn.
Sounds like he's out of breath even just saying that. $500 for a fat man to mow his lawn? I suppose that's a worthy price. On the Pag stream on Sunday, yesterday, as you're watching this, I guess, I also was donated $500. So I'll be digging through the trash and turning it into a delicious sinigang soup and eating one spoonful for $500. Arguably, a lot less effort, a little more risk. But the fact that my audience is like 1/100th the size of Boogie and the Lolcow podcast in general, which nobody really watches, I don't think. Yeah, it does speak volumes. I think I'm doing the right thing out here on YouTube. So good, mow your lawn for 5 minutes, and then we'll bring in the Mexican gentleman that's waiting in the wings. Or more realistically, probably his girlfriend is going to end up doing the lawn care, like we saw in that documentary when we watched the Boogie stream so long ago. I'd like to say he's a fascinating creature, but that's not even the case. He's just sort of pathetic. Okay, go ahead.
It's a stupid thing to do. I have somebody who likes to do it for me.
Yeah, your girlfriend?
It's risky for my health because high blood pressure. At least it's a cool day, right? It'll be all right. So this is for you, Lolcow podcast. I'm mowing my lawn for you. This is the lawn.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares, Boogie. Nobody cares.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
If you dropped dead of a heart attack while mowing your lawn, it would be the most tangible thing you ever did with your life. And look at this yard. What a shithole. This is what happens when you have a skinny 20-year-old girl doing all your lawn work. You ever heard of like preventative maintenance, something like that? Could have sold just a little bit more crypto and, hired a lawn care professional, but no. Let's just collect money from people in order to do something that should be completely routine. Oh, what an asshole.
On for the record. It's pretty thick out here.
It's trash.
Shouldn't be too bad, though.
It's gross, dude. You got fucking gray.
It's my understanding you guys want a continuous stream of it. So I'm just gonna go set this thing down somewhere. I don't know where.
In a bush. Right, just throw it in a fucking bush.
You guys can watch.
Is this supposed to be interesting?
You'd also be, I guess, able to listen to my neighbors as I do it, but that's okay.
Yeah, what a treat. What a treat. Yep, there he goes. Big fat man waddling around his backyard. There's your $500, Lolcow Live listeners. All 10 of you. Yeah, definitely take a break. We walked across our yard 2 times. He's like checking his blood pressure and shit. What a... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? You walked across your yard twice and you're like, oh no, I feel my blood pressure getting up there. I mean, I guess he's an old fat dude. But come on, part of this has to be for the show, right? He even left the lawnmower running and everything. He's like, it's an emergency. I need to sit down right now, you guys. I need a Snickers bar. Yeah, just feel yourself up, you know? Enjoy a glass of lemonade, then call your teenage girlfriend out here to finish it. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Don't worry, everybody. He's back in it. Look at him go. What a soldier of industry. Do you think he's getting super sweaty? Truth be told, it's not even like that big a lawn, you know? Oh, change the camera angle. Yeah, better check my pulse again. Oh my god. I'm not gonna say that this is the worst thing ever, but as far as content on YouTube goes, holy shit, we are reaching new lows. The yard is so small, it's just a joke. I guess he doesn't go out there very often, you know? He walks up and down it twice, he's like, oh no, I gotta sit down one more time, you guys. Yes, we're all very worried for your health, Boogie. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Do you think he's just sweating like a pig at this point? This is like the most exertion that he's done in decades. Ludicrous. Yeah, take a breath. You gotta be careful out here. Mowing the lawn is super difficult. He goes inside. He's drinking that water, which is actually a Mountain Dew. What is that? Did he have a Snickers bar? Was that a bottle of Mountain Dew? I guarantee it wasn't water, whatever it is. Yeah, keep going. You got this, dude. He's a lawn mowing machine. Look at him. Don't do any weeding. Just run over the brown grass. Spread the weed seeds everywhere. Yeah, I assume he's doing stuff over there. Oh, good job. Yeah, you gotta make sure you get the angle right. Definitely. How else would I know that this fascinating content is actually happening? Unless I see it with my very own two eyes. Look, you never seen him move this fast, have you? He's running out of juice. That's why he's moving faster. He's like, final push. We got this. Oh, he's sitting down and measuring his shit again. Get your little blood pressure cuff. Oh, he's inhalering himself. Sure, why not? I'm gonna pretend it's an aerosolized Snicker bar. That's what he really needs. Just a little sweet treat to finish it off. What a joke. How do you let yourself get into this position? You think once you break like 300-400 pounds, you take a look at your life and be like, oh man, I really gotta make some changes. But no, he went all in. He's like, I'm gonna get the lap band surgery, and he fucked that up too. You're just a disaster. I'm sort of sad that people are enabling this. Maybe they are trying to motivate him to be better, but I guarantee, unless you're giving him $500 a week, this lawn's just gonna go back to the way it was. That adolescent child he's dating, she don't know how to do a lawnmower. She doesn't even have the strength to pull the ripcord, because Boogie eats all the food in the house.
I told you, when I'm finished, you can have what's left.
I'm dying. Maybe I deserve it. There you go. Couple more laps, damn. I burned 10 calories today. I really earned this gigantic meal of 8 Big Macs that I'm surely going to eat. No, he ain't even sweating. I guess he's not sweating because, well, he didn't do it in one continuous thing, and also, I don't think he drinks water at all, ever. You gotta make sure you stay hydrated out there, ladies and gentlemen. It's very important. Especially if you're a disgusting big fat relic of the internet.
Go, Lolcow. I'm gonna let my roommate get the weed whacker out and edge it.
Uh-huh. My roommate. Sure.
And there's proof that I can do it. It's just absolutely unnecessary. I have someone else who likes to do it.
I don't know if they like to do it as much as, like, you know, they consider it payment for living in your house or something like that. Do you think this is all for show? Could you possibly get this winded walking around your backyard like less than 10 times? Well, granted, you're pushing a lawnmower, but yeah, totally. Proof that I can do it. You had to prove it to yourself more than anybody, and now you're gonna go right back to the thing that you used to do. Just a piss-poor, pathetic example of a human being right here. So good, suck down that aerosolized Snicker bar. Maybe that'll make you feel better.
Is willing to do it. Doesn't have asthma, isn't allergic to grass, isn't allergic to trees, isn't allergic to pollen, and isn't allergic to bee stings. That reminds me, I gotta get another EpiPen.
What the fuck are you talking about? Did you see even one bee? He's gonna like add some CG bees into it? No, that's too much effort for him. He can't even keep the camera angle proper. Like, strap the phone to your head and walk around. Like, oh god, I hate it. But yes, we'll have our roommate do it. And I do assume he's talking about his girlfriend. Unless he has an actual roommate. I don't care one way or the other, honestly. Yes, my roommate with her young lungs. I'm gonna take her kidneys later, when mine are all filled with Mountain Dew. This is just one of the worst and most boring things I've ever watched, but also, perhaps he's being motivated to new heights, you know? Maybe this is the turnaround point where he's like, wow, I can do things. Now, even as he finished, he's sitting there making excuses about pollen and whatnot. Yeah, that's why you can't go outside, Boogie. It's not because you're a big, fat, lazy pig. It's the pollen. You're killing me. Less importantly, you're killing yourself. Whoa, bad words. Whoa. Be careful. YouTube's gonna get you. Uh-huh.
As always, thanks for watching. I love you very much. And I will speak with you again soon. Does that look better?
Looks like shit, bro.
Down below. I've been told I give a good mow job.
Hey, that was almost a joke. Super, awesome, lovely. What a whole lot of nothing that we did for $500. He has no concept of money. Literal man-child. Everything's taken care of for him. His excuse is like, oh, I'm one of the oldest YouTubers on the platform. Okay, but that doesn't really give you an excuse to make shit content, does it? You expect people to watch it? $500 to do the shit, he's still complaining. Come on. Come on! He's absolutely hopeless, that's what I know. The most entertaining part about the whole thing was just him waddling at high speed. That tickled me a little bit, but everything else, garbage, objectively. He had to stop and rest 4 times. You realize the ramifications? Do you realize how little he actually does every single day? He's beyond help. And on the day he dies, I guess we're all going to throw our hands up and be like, well, saw it coming. Sorta, it's sad, but you can't save somebody who doesn't want to save themselves, and clearly he doesn't. He just, you know, throws every excuse in the book at whatever he's supposed to be doing instead of just doing it. And yeah, we're all supposed to sit around and feel bad for him. It worked on me like a decade ago. There was a time where I believed that Boogie truly wanted to change for the better, and that time's long past. Now he's just leaning into his shittiness, monetizing his own laziness. It's ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. So with the lawn all mowed, I guess Boogie's gonna go for a walk with his fatherless girlfriend. And we'll see how many times he has to stop and rest during that whole debacle. That's right. As much as I hate Boogie, I'm not quite done with him today. Let's keep going.
Well, it's not much of a vlog, but if you guys don't know,
nothing you make is.
The Lolcow podcast people have been really upset with me for not exercising, not mowing my lawn, stuff like that. So here's what we're doing. I'm going to try to vlog a little bit of exercise from time to time, including, look, it ain't much, but I kind of gave up on walking. You guys remember back in 2020, I was back here on this trail all the time. with Sammy, not get somebody to walk it with. That isn't just a dog. Maybe it'll be a little more interesting. But let me show you the little path near my house. It's cool back here. You'll like it. Sammy.
I don't give a shit about the path near your house. I don't care that you stopped walking. It doesn't surprise me at all. This is purely performative. Like, if Boogie really was going to change his life for the better, continue doing these things that normal humans should do. Like, even if you do just an hour walk a day and watch your intake, you'll see the pounds come off. But like I said, purely performative. I don't believe any of this. It's all different now because you get to walk around with your teenage girlfriend who doesn't say anything instead of a dog who doesn't say anything. Wow, fascinating. Good for you.
That's just the first bush.
Oh my goodness.
There's so much more to see, friend.
So much more.
Yeah, so much more.
Come on.
Here's my dog taking
Again,
a
they
shit.
call the area that we live in Clabber
That's interesting,
Creek.
isn't it?
And if you didn't know why, this is why. It's Clabber Creek. I don't hear it clabbering, but I do see it creaking.
I don't know what a crap
stick.
clabber is.
This is a good stick.
That's a very good stick.
I could spank you with this, I guess. That's not YouTube appropriate. No! No! Run away. Sammy. Sammy.
She, watch her just keep going, dude. Watch her finally come to her senses and just be like, I really do gotta get the fuck out of here.
Why are you running?
That's your first thought when you pick up a stick? I'm gonna hit my girlfriend with it. Come here, dog. I'm gonna hit you with it too. Dog has done nothing wrong. Why you hit dog? I guess it's all just funny jokes. Don't worry, Boogie. I got some funny jokes too. I'm a pretty silly and irreverent guy just like you. We're one and the same.
Sammy. Hi. Look what I found. You want to pee on it? He's like, whoa, Dad, what the hell? What the hell? You might notice that Leo is not with us. And that is because Samuel is such a perfect dog that he can easily walk without a leash. Leo is the devil. He's still in puppy mode. I've never been able to train Leo to do what Sammy does.
Well, as with most things, I think it's just a lack of effort. Did you bother to train the dog? No, you didn't. You did the first one and you got lazy with the second one. Sort of like your wife and girlfriend situation. Hey-oh, hi-oh.
Which is heel and listen and stay. Sammy does it though. So Leo gets to stay home until he learns. Don't worry, he'll still get plenty of walks today. Trust me, my roommate, Desi, and even I walk that dog. This short walk that I'm able to make, trust me, nothing compared to what Leo will get.
Yeah, that dog, seriously, for reals, the roommate's gonna do it because the roommate does everything. I'm glad he's not referring to his girlfriend as the roommate. That's been clarified for me now. But can you imagine being Boogie's roommate? Ugh.
You're a horrible roommate and nobody in this house likes you.
This narcissistic, self-pitying control freak. Can you walk the dog? Because I could only make a short walk with the other dog, but you have to walk the other dog. It's like, bro, I'm your roommate, not your fucking employee. You realize that, don't you? He doesn't. He really doesn't. He thinks everybody will do everything for him as long as he comes off as pathetic enough. It worked for a little while, but yeah, we're all over it now, Boogie.
Sammy's getting so old, though. I don't know, I worry. I wonder how much walking he can actually do. But we'll see. His hind legs kind of went out not too long ago.
Yeah, so we're going to have like a side-by-side shot of Boogie and the dog just getting like so tired and their back legs give out. Of Boogie and the dog getting so tired that their legs give out and they just lay down on the ground and shit and piss all over themselves. That's going to be the conclusion to this vlog video. You mark my words.
Which sucks. He can't really jump. Has
Neither
to
can
dog
you.
Stairs, stuff like that. I mean, he's 15. I complain about being 50, but what is 15 in dog years? I can't do math. You tell me in the comment section. I'm stupid.
You are stupid. And you probably could figure it out, but you don't want to. It's your get out of jail free card, just like for everything else. Well, I guess I'm just too dumb to do that. 15 times 7 is 105. I don't think it's an accurate representation. But yeah, suffice to say, it's an old-ass dog. And amazingly, that dog gets up and goes outside without being prodded to do so by an entire podcast full of people. Nobody had to pay the dog $500 to go outside and have a walk. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? As much shit as you talk about the dog, oh, he can't jump and stuff, well, neither can you. You're doing far worse than the dog, Boogie.
I often wish I was as interested in anything as he is in literally everything. Doesn't matter what it is, leaf, tree, flower, rock.
Rootin' and snootin' through it.
Yeah, you know, that's a rootin' snoot. I don't like anything as much as you like everything, Sammy. Okay, so here's the problem.
Enjoying and finding things interesting is a personal choice. If you want to find something interesting, just take an interest in it. It's because your fucking dopamine receptors have been burnt out from sitting in front of your bing bong woohoo machine all day that you can't even perform simple life tasks for yourself. 3 minutes into this vlog, and he's already hunched over like, I want to go home. All you did is walk behind the dog and film it. Which is even more interesting because before the thing started, you're like, my girlfriend's here, and that's way more interesting than the dog. And then you spend the entire time filming the dog. What an idiot.
What's that?
Eventually my back will go out.
Yeah.
And if I'm not near a place to sit, I'm in trouble. Because I'm going to hit the ground.
Yeah, he's gonna shit all over himself.
We are to like
It's gonna be hilarious.
emergency services, like.
Yeah, I don't know either. We're pretty much out in nature right
Yeah,
now.
I think there is a little bridge / dam. It was back here in 2020. I did this. If we can get to that before my back gets out,
Yeah.
we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah. Totally. I'm super invested in getting to the bridge or whatever so you can sit your fat ass down. How about you find a rotted log? How about you learn how to sit down on the ground like a normal human being? You're really trying to punch this up the ante. Oh, if we don't make it to that bridge, you guys. Who cares? Fall down. I'll roll you down in a creek. Your childlike girlfriend will dig a giant hole, and we'll just bury you there in a piano box. The world will have lost nothing. Maybe I'm too mean. Maybe Boogie's really big on this self-improvement tip and he's gonna turn his whole life right now. See right there, all I'm doing is lying to myself, setting myself up for disappointment. Much like Boogie himself.
Heart is going crazy.
Oh, gosh.
And also, I forgot my inhaler. But
Yeah, we've got your inhaler and some cold water.
if we're gonna die, if you gotta die, die doing what you love. Which
He doesn't
actually
love
means
this.
Still being at home playing video games. But this is close second.
Lies. You think Boogie enjoys this as in any capacity? No. You can lie to yourself, you can lie to me. You can't lie to Jesus. Jesus knows.
You look very good out here.
Oh, I'm glad. I have a very good camera person.
You do.
You make me look not exactly like an abomination.
Oh,
A little less so.
Arguably.
Okay, found the only place to set back here, which is not great.
I think it's quite pretty.
I mean, it's very pretty, but there's mosquitoes. She has fire ants crawling on her.
Yeah.
And it's not really like officially a place to set. This is just a dam.
Yeah, we're sitting on the edge.
But leave it to a fat guy to find a place to sit, even if he has to be eaten up by mosquitoes and by fire ants.
Yeah, it's almost like you're out in nature where insects exist. Do you fucking complain about everything? He really does. Like you can tell how Boogie's thought process works, can't you? Even disregarding all the stuff that I watched a decade ago, considering only the things that we have watched on the ReddX channel together, you can tell how Boogie's thought process works. He's a complainer. He's an excuse maker. Anything to give the bare amount of effort. He doesn't want to be out here doing the thing. Mosquitoes, can we go home? It's not just me complaining because my girlfriend's getting eaten by fire ants. Yeah, well, she's just fucking sitting there. She don't seem to have much to say about it, do she? Are you now complaining on her behalf? You know what, just head home. Just head home, lock yourself in your room, play your video games until you have a heart attack or a stroke or coronary or whatever. Then, at least that child that you call a girlfriend will be free, once again, to sit outside and allow herself to be eaten by fire ants while she stares blankly into a camera. I like this because I finally get to feel something.
So that's nice. She could be up walking around. You should go explore back there.
I should.
Because I've never crossed that bridge to find out. This is exactly too far for my fat ass.
Yeah, there's a troll under that bridge.
You tell us. Good luck. Kept her busy for a little while. Now I can play Pokemon Go.
That's your big scheme? Send your girlfriend away so you can play Pokemon Go? I'm sure she'd let you play it. You're literally twice her age, standing in for her father, paying for all of her shit. You could play Pokemon Go alongside her if you really wanted. But the truth is, he's a 50-year-old man dating a 20-year-old. He doesn't want to deal with her teenage bullshit. It's not the idyllic relationship that he'd like you to believe it is on social media, and you could take that to the bank.
Oh, look at little Sammy trotting across the bridge with her. Enjoy, little Samuel. Enjoy.
Now you're all alone. And that's really what Boogie prefers, I think. He wants to be by himself and only have people around when they can do something for him. Also, why is there like fucking dandruff in your eyebrows, dude? What is that? What's going on there? You want to see a dermatologist or something? We got that in the budget? Lolcow Live got to pay $500 to go see the dermatologist?
There's the downside to Sammy not being on a leash, but it's also the good side because most dogs in this neighborhood are very friendly.
Yeah, smell my butt.
Today. Yeah, Sammy is the opposite of an aggressive dog.
Oh, the girlfriend's back?
Sammy's like, I'm going home with you. He's like, you're way nicer than Leo.
Oh, Sammy.
Good job, Sammy. Classic Sammy, who's definitely going to need his flea and tick when he gets home tonight, medication, but he's snooting in the tree. He's like, I didn't know other dogs were coming back here, Daddy. I must get my stink all over this one particular tree.
That's right, I gotta get my stank all over it, Daddy. You're a fucking weird guy, Boogie. Why you say things like that? On the internet for everybody else to partake in. I don't like it none too much. Again, we're filming the dog because we have nothing actually interesting to say. The height of excitement during the video is like, oh, I'm super tired after walking and I don't have my inhaler. Look, you don't have to play that shit with me, alright? We all know it's an aerosolized Snicker bars. You can wait until you get back home to have your little snack, alright? I don't even like the aerosolized Snicker bars because I want my Snicker bar to have like the big dick vein in the top, you know? That's what really sells it for me. How much longer are we going to have to watch this dog for, is what I want to know. I don't even give much of a shit about my own dogs. It's an animal, Boogie. It's not going to provide any interesting insights. Why don't you give me some of your own insights while we're out here in the majesty of nature? Oh, you don't have any? Okay, well, let's just keep filming the dog, I guess.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh.
Yeah, he wants to get his stink on it. Ugh.
Literally since 2021 probably, and I think he recognizes it and remembers it and is just so happy to be back here. Either that or he's just a dog being a dog, you know, but could be both. Look at
Who
that,
cares?
she's leading him to water. I feel like he's always wanted to go down there, but I'm not brave enough to get that close to the water.
What?
He's not a water puppy either, but
I'm not brave enough to get that close. What the fuck are you talking about? It's ankle deep. Are you scared that you're going to be sucked into it like a mammoth in a tar pit? It's sort of an apt analogy. You know what? Probably you're good. Just keep sitting on the bridge and filming shit and be like, yeah, we went for a walk. I walked the 200 feet and I sat down on the bridge for the next 30 minutes. Then I walked another 200 feet. I deserve an extra Big Mac when I get home. This is ludicrous.
Let's see what he does.
Yeah, let's see. I'm fucking fascinated.
The creek doesn't exist, but I could probably poop here.
Yeah, let's watch the dog poop. That's the most interesting thing of all. Everybody, show everybody your dog taking a shit, and then wonder why you don't get views anymore. There's no logic. There's no defending this. I highly regret making the choice to watch this. It's making me physically angry. And it's supposed to be a relaxing walk, enjoying the majesty of nature. But you've contributed nothing. You've got a brain-dead dog and a brain-dead girlfriend and a brain-dead elephant walking around with a video camera. And I'm supposed to be like, yeah, I want to spend 10 minutes on that. Make sure you don't cut it down below 8 minutes so we can get our fucking mid-roll ads, right, Boogie? Even the thumbnail for the thing, he looks so fucking punchable. All right, I'm gonna take a deep breath. Let's wind it back a little bit. And we'll continue.
Officially letting us know that he is ready to move on.
Yep.
He is a very sweet dog, but he does not understand that my back doesn't work. So he's just like, where are you coming? If not, I'm leaving. Goodbye. 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 Sammy.
Is that it?
You ready?
Can we go home? Hey, let's get the hell out of here for real.
This is apparently just a Sammy vlog now, and I'm okay with that.
I'm not okay with it. It's boring as shit. Why would you upload this and presume that anybody would want to watch it, ever? I'm still being pained physically every time this goobery-eyed dog is on screen. Can you possibly accept the fact that not everybody finds your fucking dog as interesting as you do? It's cool to see it for a minute, like, hey, that's your dog, neat. But you made a 10, 11 minute vlog about like where your dog is gonna take a shit? I'm done. I don't wanna do this anymore.
Okay with that.
I can upload whatever the fuck I want to on this channel, and apparently now it's just Sammy vlogs.
Oh
The wild
yeah.
Samuel has found himself out near the creek. He listens to the creek clamor as he messes around with his front paws and he stoots in the dirt.
I do agree that you can upload whatever the hell you want on your channel, but hopefully at a certain point you would like pursue larger numbers, you know? Numbers are not the be-all, end-all. Personally, I've shifted to things outside of Neckbeard stories just because I'm tired of it. I'm like, I want to go and experiment with new things. This video is also one of them experiments. But can we at least upload something that has even the slightest bit of potential? You know? Just any modicum of effort, I would really appreciate that. This is the most viewed video, like, within the past couple of weeks, so good. I guess it is working on some level, but then you sit down and watch the video and you're like, wow, fucking nothing happened. So if he does another one of these, I'm going to be like, what do I want to go watch the dog walk around for another 10 minutes? I'm good. I physically could not give any less of a shit.
He's the cutest boy in the world. And he's ready for his daddy to take him to the home, to take his flea and tick medication.
Yes, Daddy, I want to get my stink all over it. It's probably the one thing I took away from this whole thing. It's a funny line. It's also really unsettling that he calls himself Daddy all the time. The girlfriend has not said it once because probably she knows deep down in her heart that he is a replacement for a father figure. He asked her to call him that one time in bed and she started crying, and then he never asked her again. That's probably not true, but it is plausible.
This is always the worst part, by the way, is getting up and moving.
Oh yeah, I hate
By the
to
way, if
move,
you're gonna
dude.
walk up dirt paths, don't wear Crocs, especially ones that you've been sweating in.
You're walking around out here, and why don't you have a pair of hiking or running shoes? Oh yeah, let's go on a walk. I'm gonna put on my Crocs. He really is just like the dumbest sort of human being. Built for comfort, not for speed, and not for smarts, and not for, well, basically anything else except for comfort. God, I hate getting up and moving. I'd just die out here on this wall if I could. Maybe you should give it a try. Maybe we could all encourage that. Just ridiculous.
And don't be fat.
Yeah,
That
don't
is
be
always
fat.
the best advice I
Good
can give you
tip.
about anything ever. Don't be fat.
Well, let me tell you something, Boogie. I was getting fat. I was skinny in the States because I didn't have money to buy food, but then I moved to the Philippines. My dollar stretched further. I'm like, I can buy as much food as I want now, and I started to get really fucking fat. There are still some vestiges clinging on and whatnot, but I'm a lot more proud of where I am now than I was a couple years ago. It's important to keep things moving in the right direction. And if we imagine for a second that Boogie really is trying to make some big changes, then I applaud him 100%. But unfortunately, I know Boogie seemingly even better than he knows himself, and the second he encounters any sort of adversity, he's going to be ready to lay down and die all over again. He'll gain another 200 pounds and be like, oh, this is not my fault because etc., etc. I was maltreated as a child. Yeah, we've all heard it before, okay? At a certain point, personal responsibility has to fall into the equation. Is that clicking for you? It's not.
Good recommendation. Oh, God. That stick is not stable. That is not a stable stick. Oh, I should have brought a walking stick. Why didn't I think to bring a walking stick? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's not like there's a bunch of sticks out here that I could just pick from. This is now my walking stick. No, I gotta buy a walking stick specifically hand-carved. Hey, Lolcow Live viewers, can you give me $50 so I could buy a fucking walking stick? Because I'm such a cow that I need an extra appendage in order to support my massive weight. Just disgusting. You disgust me not just as a content creator, but as a human being. And I think it even cuts me deeper because, like, there was a point where he fooled me. I was like, oh, this guy's going through some struggles just like I am. Little did I know. But I guess now I do know. And I guess now I gotta be mean enough to make up for the lost years where I wasn't being sufficiently mean.
So I'm recording this on the 21st, 22nd.
Don't care.
Something like that. April. In May. I'm going to be in Houston, Texas.
Super.
Retropalooza, Houston.
Amazing.
And I'm setting myself a goal. Try to get as much exercise between now and Houston as I can. Because you may not have heard this yet, but it's official. The Lolcow podcast is coming. Jordan flying in from North Carolina. Tommy C flying in from Germany. Keemstar flying in from whatever level of hell he currently resides in. We're gonna have a panel there, so there'll be links in the description box for those you made at the end of this video, where you can buy your tickets, plan your flights, get your hotel.
I'd rather cut my dick off with a rusty spoon, if I'm honest. I don't even want to watch Lolcow Live if it's easily accessible on the internet. What the fuck makes you think that I would fly halfway across the world to watch these idiots live? You're out of your mind. It's gonna flop, and deservedly so. I don't know what kind of strings they had to pull to get in at Retropalooza. Maybe it just wasn't that popular. They're like, we need a panel. Well, we couldn't find anyone, so I guess these guys with absolutely fucking nothing to say or contribute will have to do. Have you watched Lolcow Live, chat? Even for just a minute? It's a meandering mess. There's literally no entertainment value in it whatsoever. A bunch of inbred morons letting their ego run out of control, screaming at each other. Wow. Fascinating. I can't wait to see that live. What a joke.
And meet all of us out there.
Oh, yeah,
and hopefully
totally.
I'll be in slightly better shape. Because Houston's real close to Galveston. I like Galveston. There's a Rainforest Cafe there that has a dark ride on it. There's a beach I might be able to convince.
His girl just left him. She's like, fuck no, you ain't gonna be in better shape. I'm out. Start talking about Rainforest Cafe. You ain't going there for the ride. You're going there for the Black Forest cake, aren't you, Boogie? Another 8 pieces I gotta sit there and watch you eat while I get nothing. Well, I've had it. I might be young and naive, but I'm too smart for this. And she left. Well, that's what happened in one timeline. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the timeline we're in.
I know. Keemstar and Jordy to hit a beach with me. I gotta go find my dog real quick though. Shit. Yeah, that happens every once in a while. He'll lag behind. But, you know, we ain't lost him yet.
Yeah, he's not as eager to go home as you, because he's not a big fat pig. Home for him is just the stasis place. Nothing ever happens, everything smells the same. Outdoors is where he wants to be. And I guess if the dog motivates you to get outdoors, hey, that's great, but I'm not putting any stock into like, oh, I'm totally going to be in better shape for this panel that nobody cares about. As I said before, purely performative. I can't fall for it anymore, Boogie.
Can you hear that in the background? Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that. You know what that is?
I pooped.
Tell him what that is, Dazzy.
Ice cream man.
Ice cream man! She's literally an 8-year-old. She's gonna go run and catch the ice cream man. Of course the prepubescent girlfriend knows that it's the ice cream man. She's gonna get a SpongeBob with the gumball eyes. Boogie, you know, he's a bit more old school. I like a firecracker. The red, white, and blue. This country's done so much for me, allowed me to make a living while doing nothing but sitting on my giant fat ass. God bless America! That feels so patriotic, dude. I'm growing a big rubbery one right now. And of course, this is how the vlog ends, you know? He burns his 10 calories on his walk. And he's like, oh, I earned these 4 fudgy bars from the ice cream man. You're 2 steps forward, 5 steps back.
No good deed goes unpunished. That bitch is stalking me in the woods. Oh my God, there's salvation.
Oh, he resisted it?
Is that somebody sitting on my bench?
Oh shit.
Boy, you better move by the time I get my fat ass down there, unless you're about to get crushed. Actually, they saw me coming, got up off of the bench, offered me the seat. They were neighborhood kids, I'd say 12 and 11.
I really wish he would have kept the interaction in there because he was talking so tough. He's like, oh, you better, I'm going to come over there. I'm going to crush you. But then, you know, the actual exchange was like, excuse me, that's my bench.
And they, I told them I was the Halloween house, and they were really nice to me, so that was kind of cool. I don't record.
I'm the Halloween house. Please be nice to me.
Negativity surrounding me and all this stuff. I don't want to ever make people feel bad or whatever, but I bet if they knew I was a YouTuber.
That's true, honestly. I would dunk on those kids if they were nice to Boogie. If they treated him like shit, I'd be like, hell yeah. That's what he needs. A bit more real-life attitude adjustment. Because all of this positivity that he tries to project, it's fake as shit. I think we all see that now. He's a lazy, excuse-making complainer. Although I will give him credit for the fact that he knows that including those kids on video could be bad. There's a lot of negativity. He knows a lot of people hate him. Sadly, it's not motivated him to change anything, really. So I guess it's a bit of a moot point.
They would have wanted to be in the vlog as well, but who? Hey, you know what? Maybe not these days. Let's be honest. It's tough out there, isn't it, Desi?
It is.
It's tough out there. That said, I'm going to end this sucker. Me and Sammy and Desi are going, let's be honest, we're probably going to Starbucks to get a pink drink.
Yep.
But
See? You work off your 5 calories and you're like, I'm going to go get 500. Make sure you load me up with some high fructose fucking corn syrup. I wish they'd weigh him in before his little panel. And then we can see how much he weighs when he arrives. The number will be higher. Maybe significantly or not, but probably significantly. I will say this, though. It would have been higher had he not gone on his little ventures and whatnot. So if he's legitimately doing it, hey, great for him. But as I've said through the whole thing, I'm not buying it. I don't care. You're a mess. You've been a mess for basically forever. And I don't think some stupid panel at a con nobody's ever heard of with a group of people that nobody cares about is going to change that.
then after that, we're going home. So, oh my God, look at that bird.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Whoa!
Was that I hope you guys saw that. Was that a bald eagle?
I
Yeah,
don't
it's totally
know.
bald.
My
Bald eagle,
camera
dude.
worked. Good. What was that?
A
At least
bird.
They didn't shit on me.
Yeah.
Like I know you guys will in the comments
Well,
section.
eyes are so watery too from the bright side.
As always,
We
thanks for
love you
watching.
guys.
We love you very much. And we'll speak with you again soon. Sammy, you gonna say goodbye?
Say goodbye,
On
Sammy.
the outro? You say goodbye?
Oh.
Dog just poops on himself. All right. See you later, stupid! Not the dog. The dog's kind of nice. The dog's like the least offensive part of the whole thing. But really, yeah, Boogie's right. I have a lot of hatred for him. But instead of him looking inwardly at why that might be, he just continues to deflect. He's like, yeah, I accept that people don't like me. Have you considered why that is? Have you considered making changes? He hasn't. He's going to continue on, collect his money for doing nothing, buy $500 walking sticks and $18 Starbucks drinks for his prepubescent girlfriend and pretend that life's going great until he keels over at some point. And I thought it was a little mean when I said it earlier, but I truly think that nothing of value would be lost at that point. Oh no, that YouTube creator who was like did a fat guy flopping into the pool video. Truly the world will miss him. You know what I mean? It's a joke. I don't think I'll be missed either. But I don't let that part get me down. Don't sit here and go, oh, these people don't like me. Who gives a shit? I don't have to justify anything. Grab your balls. Have some conviction. Be a fucking man. Might be a little bit too late for old low T Boogie, however. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know if you'd like to see more stuff like it. Join the Patreon, please, please. If something terrible happens to the channel because of this video, Patreons will still be able to support me, and I'll keep uploading over there. YouTube memberships is cool too. Most importantly, though, I just want to remind you that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye. You see, I say you are loved, not I love you. Fucking cringe ass.